Welcome back, guys, to October Madness. I hope you guys are having a good time as much as I am, and today I will be discussing about one of the all-time greats, Alien. So Alien is a sci-fi horror classic directed by Ridley Scott and is written by Dan O Bannon. And if you guys have never seen this movie before in your life, why? The story tells about a space crew on board a ship called the Nostromo. And while trying to head back to Earth, they receive a distress signal coming from a close-by planet, which they are assigned to check it out. And while they're there, an unknown species attaches itself to one of the crew members' face and lays a specimen inside him. This thing will eventually grow into a full-blown alien and wreak havoc on the ship, killing off each crew member one by one. So unlike Jaws or Friday the 13th, where I watched it at such a young age, I didn't watch Alien until I was maybe 15 or 16 in high school. But what drew me to this film in the first place was the original trailer. To this day, this is the greatest trailer I've ever seen in my life. It's chilling, it's mysterious, there's no dialogue, it doesn't give away any of the plot details or show the actual alien, and it ends off with a terrifying tagline, "In space, no one can hear you scream." So yeah, I was obviously hyped for this film. I bought the movie on Blu-ray. By the way, older films are much better on Blu-ray, just to let you guys know. So yeah, I watched it in the dark all alone, and what do I think about it? Let's see, from a film stature like this, just screw it. I absolutely adored this film. Heck, I even have a poster in the back here, and that really just shows how much I appreciate this film. What Ridley Scott was able to do here was not only just a film that revolutionized both the horror and sci-fi genre, but the film industry as a whole. Now let's just talk about the tone of the film. This film knows how to bring out true fear and suspense to an audience. Like, for example, the interior set design on the Nostromo, which, by the way, is crafted so brilliantly, I completely forgot that it is a studio set, really gives off a very tense, claustrophobic feel to it. It really puts you into the character's shoes that these people on board are very limited to what they can do or where they can go while this thing is on the same ship with them and hunting them down, creating perfect contained suspense horror. The alien in this film, which is later called the Xenomorph in the sequels, I fucking love this thing. It is my favorite alien in cinema history. There is so much to love about this creature, from its character designs to its anatomy structure, and how it's not even like a cliche humanoid alien that's how some films were before this film came out. Like the whole green, take me to your leader type. But no, they go of a more animalistic approach to this character. From his first debut to the iconic chestburster scene, which, for a fun fact, the actors didn't actually know that was going to happen, so what you see on the screen was their legit reactions. This alien has been cemented into pop culture and has been terrifying audiences since 1979, but shockingly, with extraordinary little amount of screen time it had in the first film. There's only a total of 4 minutes of screen time in this 2-hour film, yet it doesn't feel like that at all. And that has to do with the direction of the film. They use the Jaws method, in which majority of the film we don't actually see the alien. I mean, there are times where we do see the tail, the zoom in shot of the mouth, or the top of the head, but really it leaves our imaginations running and bringing this creature to life, which is something that most films don't do really anymore. All they just do is just show the monster and it takes away all the tension. But for this film, it doesn't do that, and I gotta give them points. But what is scary though is how the characters get killed off. We don't really know what happens to these characters. There's no dead bodies, no traces of blood, no clothes, nothing. Just the sounds of their screams, and then suddenly, gone. Although in the director's cut, it is later revealed where all the crew members were taken, I always did prefer the theatrical cut, because the idea of not knowing what happened to them is much more terrifying than seeing what actually did happen. Now, just to clarify this is more than just a monster movie. This is a film where we have actual characters where the entire cast has great chemistry between each other, and we, as the audiences, can bond with. You don't really know who the main character is at first. Everyone has their own equal amount of screen time. And while you're watching this film, you're probably thinking, oh yeah, he's the main character. No way, she's actually the main character. We don't actually know for sure who the main character is until they start getting killed off. And it just narrows it down right to the final person. And there's this brilliant plot twist that one of the members, Ash, is actually an android sent by the company with an assigned mission to bring back the alien life form alive, leaving the crew members expendable. There's this great uses of animatronics and prosthetics, and even an excellent portrayal by Sir Ian Holm, who we lost this year in 2020, God rest his soul. And if you rewatch this film acknowledging that who Ash really is, you can actually see just the little tiny things, how his actions and decisions really lead up to all this. Now, I'm not going to spoil the ending on here for you guys, because for those who have not seen the movie, then again, why haven't you watched it? I believe the ending is so satisfying that it is worth the experience watching it. It is not only one of my favorite top 10 horror films of all time, it is also one of my top 10 favorite sci-fi films of all time. There is nothing, and I repeat, nothing that I hate about this movie. It is so flawless, it is just that damn good. Alien gets a perfect 10 out of 10. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I just want to make an apology real quick for not posting any new movie reviews lately. We were experiencing some technical difficulties and my main editor is temporarily out of commission right now due to some personal reasons. But hey, we're back now and we're trying to make more new movie reviews for this year's October Madness. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, subscribe here to the channel for more content, and until then, I'll see you in the next video.